Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a very simple and a casual video wherein I am getting ready with you guys. So let's get started. I have a couple of new products which I will be trying out. I will be talking. I have a basket full of them because I am recording from my living room and I had to get all of this stuff from my bedroom to my living room. So yeah, I have it over here. Yeah. Also, I'm just wearing these hoops. In case you were wondering, and where have I purchased them from? I have purchased them from Amazon. Let's get started. I don't have anything on my face. I have just washed my face. And the first thing I am applying is this. This is the Moody Face Mist 7D Hydro Burst. And if you are following me on Instagram, which I really hope you are, you have already seen I love this product. I apply this after I have applied makeup and before I am doing my skincare as well. When you have a bit of moisture on your skin, uh, everything that you apply on top of it sort of seals the moisture in your skin. I hope that makes sense. Now, the next thing I'm using is this Phyto Clear oil free moisturizer. I got this today and I have to try out to see how the moisturizer is. So, I have not tried it out on my face, actually, on my hands, yes. If you have seen my Instagram live only, on that Insta live only, I tried it out. And also, guys, if there is some noise in the background, I'm so sorry. There's some stuff going on in the kitchen. I'm going to try my best to remove any background sound. But yeah, I'm living at home, so I cannot just have like pin drop silence all the time. Because, yeah, a lot is going on in my life. Today, I actually want to talk about something which a lot of you guys seem to be interested in, which is my cats. And today, let's talk about her. So, that is Molly. Molly, that's Molly. And she is actually the third cat we adopted. Okay. So the first one was Miri, then we have Zoe, and the third one is Molly. But since Molly is here in the frame and she's sitting on the keyboard, uh, which she loves to do, but that's a big problem, anyways. So today, let me tell you the story of how Molly came into our lives, and like just let's start. I don't have all my makeup products, so whatever I have, I'm just going to use those and just make this makeup look work. So the first thing I'm using is this foundation, which is the Matteless Pore Fit Me foundation. Okay, this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 123, and I'm just using my hands to blend. I do have a brush, so not a brush, like this puff. So I'm just going to use that and apply it. So let me tell you the story of Miss Molly and how she came into our lives. Okay. So, the second cat. Now, I'm gonna just, for your reference, I'm just gonna call the cat who I adopted second, the second cat, just so you guys, it's easier for you to understand. Okay. So like I said, Molly was the third. First is Mary, second is Zoe, and third is Molly, who we're talking about today. So I'm just going to refer to Zoe as the second cat because you guys don't know the backstory of Zoe. Maybe in my next video, I'll tell you guys Zoe's backstory and then Mary's. Yeah. Anyways, our second cat, she was really, really sick. And, we were just like taking her to the vet and just taking care of her health because she really needed a lot of care at that point. So we were just like really focused on taking care of her, nursing her back to health, and her situation was almost like not gonna make it, right? And every doctor that we had been to had told us that she's not gonna make it. So like you just have to be prepared, and this happened, so we adopted the second cat, and within a month's time she fell sick. So that was a sickness or illness that she already had before we adopted her, and after we adopted her, the sickness sort of just came out of sorts. Anyways, so we were just taking care of her and we were just busy with that. Now the person from whom we adopted the second cat, she called me up. She told me that there was a cat and she was a small kitten, and she didn't have a home at that point, which was surprising because she was actually a Persian cat, but she didn't have a home because she was too young And when the cats are really young, you have to be very careful when you are fostering a cat, because you don't want that cat to end up in wrong hands, or with people who will not be taking care of the cat later on and stuff. So I guess that's why they were just waiting to find a proper foster home for her. When they were looking for a foster home for her, we were taking care of our second cat because she was not well. The person who was fostering Molly at that point, when she was like literally, I think 30, 40 days, she had to go back to Delhi because that is where her parents stayed. And her parents, her dad was not feeling the best. So she had to go take care of her dad. Right now, when that happened, when she had to go back, she just called me up and she asked me, will you be able to take care of this small kitten I have? I'm not able to find a place for her. There is no one who is, there at home the full time. A lot of her friends were working. So there's no one who can actually take care of this cat, because you need someone when you have a very small baby. Like, a kitten is just like any other baby. So she needed someone who could, sort of, who was at home and sort of could just look after the cat. And I was like, yeah, sure, I don't mind. In the beginning, we were kind of hesitant because even I was not sure if I would be able to take care. Yeah, that happened. She asked me, I said, okay, fine. I just had to make sure that my second cat, who was sort of like getting better, still not well, but getting better, could have her space, and this new kitten could also be fostered. So we made a lot of arrangements, we made things work, and yeah, and in no time, Molly was here. And the first time she came here, she was so scared because she was a small kitten, right? Like she was itmusi kitten. I'll put a picture of hers if I can find it. Otherwise, follow me on Instagram. I will share Molly's picture on my Insta stories because that is so much more easier. So, okay, so follow me on my Instagram. The picture will be there. So I'm like, okay, let's get her and everything. So we didn't go get her. Someone, caught her here. She was dropped here basically. And guys, she was such a ball of fur. Literally, she was like, now she's become super big, but she was like this tiny. She was like a small chicken, like a small chick. And she was very scared because obviously there were two bigger cats than her, and these two cats, so if you know cats are just mad. I don't know what else to say. They are just mad. They don't understand anything. They just keep hissing, especially when a new cat enters their territory, because cats are really territorial. Dogs welcome everyone with open arms. Dogs are so loving. Cats have something very feral about them. They just are very territorial. They are really, lovely. If you want to, adopt a cat, they are the best company that you can have. Low maintenance, lots of love. They're not too clingy, but they are very territorial. So when Molly came, Molly the kitten came. The first cat, she apparently ended up loving her, and obviously the second cat, because she was not well, she was just not really bothered. She was just helping herself get better. And yeah, and we had her. She, she when she came the first time, she was just busy hiding everywhere. Every spot she could find at home, she was just busy hiding. I am taking some mascara and I am going to just apply some mascara. I'm not curling my lashes because we don't have a lash curler here. So yeah, she was just hiding wherever she was able to find any place at all, behind the sofas, in the bathroom, behind the curtain. And because she was so tiny, she could like literally go anywhere. We had to get different food for her, just like everything different for her. We had to give her a different litter tray because she was used to using the litter tray. So we had to give her a different litter tray. She had different food. Everything was different of this one. And what happened is, because she was so small when she came, and obviously when my friend had gone to meet her, take care of her father back in Delhi, she was going to take 20 days to come back. Then the 20 days became a month, then that month became 2 months. And we started like really growing attached to Molly, because we were, obviously when you are a foster, you have to understand that the cat is going to go away. But obviously I had not been a foster earlier. And when Molly came, okay, when we got Molly, I don't know, just something happened. And like you see her growing and everything, and then The thought of her going to some other house was like so unbearable. And it also felt like Miri and Molly, the first cat and this Molly cat, they were getting along so well. Um, so we were like, you know what? Let's just adopt. From fosters, we became the people who adopted her. And obviously, my friend, the one who helped us, not helped us really, but the one who dropped Molly here for fostering, she was obviously happy. So we signed all the paperwork and everything. And that is how we adopted this Molly cat. Okay. Now, the reason we named her Molly, I'm just going to take my eyebrow pencil. You guys know which eyebrow pencil it is, so I'm not even going to mention it, but I think I just might. It's the Etude House eyebrow pencil. Okay. So now my boyfriend was someone, he was the one who named her Molly. And the other two cats, the first and second cat that we had, they already had names. So the earlier foster parents had named them. So we didn't obviously want to have to change their identity, right? That's not a great thing to do. Is what we felt, okay? Not saying that that's not the right thing. For different people, different things are right and wrong. We don't want to change their names, so we sort of uh, kept the same names. For Molly, Molly didn't have a name, so we didn't know how to call her. And Molly cat is basically like Tom cat and Molly cat. So Tom cat is what you call a male cat, and Molly cat is what you call a female cat. So, and we also loved the name Molly. And I think we had heard the name Molly in some show or somewhere we had heard. And the name really stuck with us. And yeah, my boyfriend really liked the name. And when he said, let's call her Molly, I was like, you know what? It's so cute. I love it. And yeah, and that is how she was named Molly, Miss Molly. And ever since, everything else is history. She has been with us. Um, and also, okay, now guys, I'm using the lip tint, and this is from Zudio in the shade Cream Cherry Nectar. Cream Cherry Nectar, and it is from Zudio. They have not done the branding of Zudio anywhere, but yeah, it's from Zudio. So yeah, that's how Molly came into our lives. She loves to go, and when we open the window, she loves to go outside and see what's happening. When new people come, when our friends come, family members, whoever, anyone comes, Molly loves to go and see, talk to them. I mean, obviously she can't talk, but she loves to go say hi to them. Now, guys, on top of that, I'm using this Etude Fixing Tint in the shade Dusty Beige. This is the shade 06 Dusty Beach. Okay. So yeah, she loves to greet people. She's so scared to go outside the house, but she loves people. She loves to greet them. She likes to go outside the windows. She loves food. She loves to eat. She loves treats. And she's a very lively cat. I shout at her because she keeps doing this exact thing. But as you can see, nothing bothers her. You can shout as much as you want, but she will just do what she wants. And I think she has a very youngest child energy, wherein she knows that she's the youngest one. Her other two sisters, they trouble her a lot, but yeah, she is just a ball of happiness, and she loves to run. She has like her zoomies every 2 3 hours. She has them, and she has to run, run, run. And when she's not running, she is doing this kind of masti wherein, she knows she doesn't have to be there, but she loves to be there. She is on the keyboard, just enjoying her life. And yeah, in my next Get Ready With Me, I will talk about my second cat, which is Zoe. And maybe in the next one, we'll talk about the first cat, which is Miri. Guys, I will see you very soon in my next video. So stay tuned and leave a comment, leave a heart down below, and I'll see you very soon.